Deputy Senate President and Chairman of the Constitution Review Committee, Ovie Omoagege, says that Ahmed Gulak was unaware as a legal consultant to the Senate Committee on Constitution Review, whose public hearing took place in the Imo State capital last week. Omoagege condemned the killing, saying justice must be served. He noted that Gulak gave his all for the service of his nation. In condemning Gulak's killing, President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, appealed for restraint on the part of those calling for revenge. He's asking the agitators to allow the relevant authorities to do their work. The Northern Governors Forum on HSPA described Gulak's assassination as a criminal act that must be condemned in totality. Chairman of the Forum and Governor of Plateau State, Simon Lalong, warned against insinuations and politicization of the killing to prevent further violence.
Well, for more on this development, we have with us the Imo State Commissioner of Police, ABUTU YARO. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsnight. Well, what can you tell us about latest developments on this IPOB situation where, of course, unfortunately, former aide to the president was killed? And following that, we're told by the police that you've taken out those behind the killings. What can you tell us more?
I cannot tell you at this point in time that the investigation is going on. And as soon as the totality of our efforts is consummated, the police public relations officer, the first public relations officer, will address the nation with respect to the outcome of police efforts.
The police say the killers were traced to their location and then shot dead. Are we to assume that all of them have died, or that some were caught who were injured and some were killed? What's the true picture?
The true picture, as it presents itself at this moment, was earlier made public through our press statement, and that press statement subsists.
Been able to unravel exactly what the motive was to the gunning down of the former aide to President Goodluck Jonathan. Do you know the motive yet? And can you help us understand the circumstances that led to the gun battle between the police and these alleged IPOB members?
As I said earlier on, the matter is subject of intense police investigation. And very soon, the outcome of the ongoing investigation will be made public, and all the issues canvassed for will be made known.
If we understand what you're saying, just to try to get the picture clearer, so to speak, because of course you're the commissioner in that state, then all right, the suspects now in your custody, what useful information have you garnered from them about probably what's the reason, like my colleague said, behind killing Gulak?
Down to what I'm saying, the matter is being investigated, and the summation of the investigation report will become a matter of public consumption as soon as it is completed.
Take you up very quickly on the issue, of course. Is it the norm, when a Nigerian, or well, maybe a Nigerian of high standing, is visiting any part of the country, do they have to go to the police and let the police know their movements and all of that? Because you had stated that, well, unfortunately, Gulak did not inform the police, and that may have made him vulnerable to his killers.
It boils down to what we are saying. As soon as we complete our investigation, the issues we are canvassing will be made clearer.
Right, maybe then I should add, what's the time limit, if you can tell us, for the conclusion? I'm sure you've started already, for the conclusion of your investigation, so we can get a hang on all this.
Certainly, as soon as possible is the time limit.
Okay, well, I guess we'll have to leave it there. Mr. ABUTU YARO is the Commissioner of Police, Imo State. We hope that we can indeed get closure sooner than later. Thank you very much for joining us on Newsnight.